Early life and beginnings. Wayne Bridge was born on August 5, 1980, in Southampton, England. Raised in the city of Southampton, he developed a passion for football at an early age, largely due to the influence of his family, who were avid fans of the sport. His early years saw him playing for local youth teams, where his natural talent as a left-back began to shine through. Bridges' footballing journey began with a strong foundation in the streets and parks of Southampton, where he developed his skills alongside his friends, unaware of the promising future that lay ahead. His talent was quickly spotted by the scouts of Southampton FC, the club in his hometown, and by the age of 16, Bridge joined the club's youth academy. His ability to play both defensively and going forward, combined with his pace and technical ability, caught the attention of the club's coaching staff. Over the next few years, he developed into one of the brightest prospects in English football. His time in Southampton's youth ranks allowed him to learn the fundamentals of the game while simultaneously fostering a sense of discipline and professionalism. Breakthrough at Southampton. Bridges' professional debut came in 1998, when he made his first team appearance for Southampton in a Premier League match against Newcastle United. At just 17 years old, he quickly became a regular fixture in the starting lineup, earning his place as the first-choice left-back. His performances were not only solid defensively, but also dynamic going forward, where he demonstrated an ability to overlap, provide assists, and contribute to attacking moves. Throughout his time at Southampton, Bridge became known for his pace, crossing ability, and work rate. He was a modern fullback who was as comfortable defending as he was going forward. This made him an ideal asset in the Premier League, which was becoming increasingly dynamic, with teams relying on fullbacks to contribute both defensively and offensively. He quickly gained a reputation as one of the Premier League's top young talents, and his consistent performances caught the eye of bigger clubs. By 2004, Bridge had become one of the most highly sought-after left-backs in England. And it wasn't long before he made the jump to a larger club, seeking greater opportunities for both personal growth and success. Move to Chelsea. In 2003, after several standout seasons with Southampton, Bridge made the move to Chelsea, one of the most prestigious clubs in England, for a then substantial fee of around £7 million. This move marked a significant turning point in his career, as Chelsea had recently been taken over by Russian billionaire Roman Abramovich, and the club was on the rise, becoming a formidable force in both English and European football. At Chelsea, Bridge was part of a star-studded squad that included some of the top players in the world. His arrival came during an exciting period for the club, as manager Jose Mourinho was laying the foundations for a team that would dominate English football for the next decade. During his time at Stamford Bridge, Bridge became a regular starter in the left-back position, often praised for his overlapping runs, pace, and ability to deliver accurate crosses into the box. He formed an important partnership with wingers like Arjen Robben and Damien Duff, who benefited from his attacking support. Although Chelsea boasted numerous talented players during this period, Bridge was a key figure in the club's success, helping them secure Premier League titles and other domestic honors. His first major trophy at Chelsea came in 2005, when the club won the Premier League title for the first time in 50 years. Bridge was an essential part of the squad, and his performances in the league were central to Chelsea's defensive stability. However, the club's rise to the top also brought fierce competition for places in the team, and Bridges' role as a starter began to face challenges as Chelsea brought in further reinforcements. Competition and challenges at Chelsea. Despite his success at Chelsea, Bridge faced significant competition for the left-back position during his time at the club. As Chelsea continued to invest heavily in world-class players, the arrival of Ashley Cole in 2006 further intensified the competition for the left-back spot. Cole, considered one of the best fullbacks in the world, was a major obstacle for Bridge, and as a result, he found himself relegated to a more peripheral role in the first team. Although Bridge still featured in key matches and contributed to the team's successes, he struggled for regular starting appearances in the latter part of his Chelsea career. His frustrations led him to seek more playing time elsewhere, and after several seasons of competing for a place with Cole, he decided to leave Chelsea in search of more consistent first-team opportunities. Loan to Fulham and permanent move to Manchester City. In 2009, Bridge made a loan move to Fulham in search of more regular first-team football. he was given a chance to re-establish himself as a starting left-back and made several appearances for Fulham during the second half of the season. His performances were generally solid, but Fulham had a wealth of other talented players, and Bridge was soon on the move again. In 2009, Bridge made a permanent move to Manchester City, who were also going through a period of rebuilding under new ownership. At City, Bridge was brought in to provide competition and depth in the left-back position, despite the club's investment in star players such as Carlos Tevez and Robinho. Bridge played an important role during his time at City, particularly in the early seasons. Bridge's time at City was relatively brief, but he made valuable contributions to the squad, especially in domestic cup competitions. However, with the emergence of other talented left-backs at the club, Bridge once again found himself sidelined, and his appearances became limited. His time at Manchester City marked the final years of his top-flight career, and although he made important appearances, his influence began to wane. Final years and retirement. After leaving Manchester City, Bridge had a short spell at West Ham United in 2013. But his time there was fleeting, and he retired from professional football in 2014. Though his playing days came to an end, Wayne Bridge's legacy as a talented, hard-working left-back remains intact, particularly due to his contributions to Chelsea's title-winning sides in the mid-2000s and his time in the Premier League. Bridge's career was marked by his pace, solid defending, and ability to get forward and contribute to attacking play. While injuries and competition from other top players occasionally limited his impact, Bridge's consistency, leadership, and professionalism made him a respected figure throughout his career. International career. Bridge earned 36 caps for the England national team during his career, making his debut in 2002. He played in key international competitions, including the 2004 UEFA European Championship and the 2006 FIFA World Cup. His performances for the national team were generally well regarded, as he was often the first-choice left-back during his peak years. However, Bridge's international career became complicated in the late 2000s. His involvement in the 2009 England squad was marred by personal issues related to an alleged affair between his former partner, Vanessa Parencel, and England captain John Terry. This controversy led to Bridge stepping down from the England team in 2010, a decision that marked a bitter end to his international career.